Aniket says, curiosity. Why does Schefter others have breaking news over beat writers? Shouldn't journalists in the Bay Area be more connected? What does it take?
Would you like to take that or me, Iggy?
Well, I think it's both in the interest of the agents and the team to give this information to Schefter and the NFL Network people, because it's a quid pro quo. I give you information, you give me information. What do you know about teams around the league? I think that's kind of what happened. And Schefter has a lot of information. The NFL Network guys have a lot of information. That's part of it.
Meaning the information they have is like what's going on in other teams? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, there's an exchange, I would think.
Okay. Are you? You're beginning to fade on me a little bit. Are you? Or
you were beginning to fade a little bit. It was you, I think. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're blaming me, huh?
It was you.
Okay. There's more to it. If a team wants news to get out, if they go to Adam Schefter, who is an excellent reporter and a good guy, it becomes national news. Right. If they go to Matty Mayoko, it's local.
True.
So they get more power, more bang for their buck, cliche, by going to these national guys than to the local guys. And I want you to know that's a complete change from when I covered the team. Ira Miller covered it for the Chronicle, and he and I worked together for 15 years. Ira was the one who broke all the news. And right. There weren't that many national reporters at that time.
Right.
ESPN was just starting. And so it was really a beat-driven, the local beat, and now it's completely changed. I want to give you an example. Everybody knows the salaries now, but in the past they didn't know them. Ira, I think it was in the 80s, made it his business to find out the salary of every 49er player, and he published it in the Chronicle. This was before people knew things like that. And John McVay, the general manager, was really pissed. How did he get all this? And he called in the PR guy, Kirk, called him in and said, blah, blah, blah. And Kirk said, were his numbers right? McVay said, yeah, every one of them. So Ira scooped the whole league on that. But now it's official. Go on.
I think nowadays teams don't want to make local reporters powerful and famous. They understand these scoops are big. And I think they understand that Schefter's established, Ian Rappaport's established. You have to work with them, but they trust those guys. And I feel like they're like the necessary evil that they work with. I will let these two guys break all the news nationally, but I'm not going to let anyone locally get too famous or connected, because then that's a monster we created.
I think so. And again, I don't know Ian Rappaport, but I do know I've had lunch with Schefter, and I told you his parents went to Penn State with Ira Miller. So I know about him. And Schefter is a trustworthy person and a good guy. I think he's great at what he does. So, yeah. But I want to say one other thing. It's too bad that the local guys can't break news. I mean, for example, Mayoko is a hell of a reporter, but he doesn't break very much news. But on the other hand, here's what local guys can do. They can have opinions.
Exactly.
And they don't need the team for that. They don't need to have a buddy-buddy relationship with Jed or with Lynch or with the coach to do that. What you do, Iggy, is you have opinions on the news that gets broken. And that's why people tune into you, because they know, even if they don't agree with you, that it will be a sincere take. It'll be an honest take, and they could take it or leave it.
Also, it's a sincere take from someone who really knows the team, as opposed to a national reporter who's covering 32 teams, or a talking head on Fox Sports or ESPN who covers 4 sports and every single team. They have a take on Jimmy Garoppolo or Kyle Shanahan. They're not informed, but we are, because we actually cover this team every single day.
Yeah, when I see it says Steven Smith has an opinion on the Niners or Cowherd, I don't ever look at them or listen to them, because they don't know anything.
Yeah, what do they know? That's like me having an opinion on the Detroit Lions. Why would anyone care?
Or the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, why would anyone care what I have to say? I don't even care what I have to say about the Lions or the Tigers or the Bears. Oh my! Ryan G. Hensley says $5 for Lowell's lunch because of his MJ take.
Oh, thank you.